In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I make my thumbnail. So for today's thumbnail, I'm going to go ahead and grab a picture in here. You'll see you can use whatever picture you go ahead and take. And a few tips I can give to you is to make sure thumbnails, if like you're doing it in RP style, make sure it's in third person and that you're actually capturing the content that's going to be in your video, because it will help to make sure people click. Let's go ahead for this thumbnail. Since this is about making thumbnails, I'm gonna get the shot to where it's like I'm actually recording, like we're making a thumbnail on the computer. So I'll just go ahead and line it up like this, find the perfect angle, and snap the shot. So this will be the thumbnail I use. You can go and use like print screen or however it is you can save your files. And let's take this into the editor. Now this is the editor I use, Advanced Photo Editor and Design Maker. Now there are two versions to this, and that is a advanced version and like a newbie version. So for today's video, we're going to be using the advanced version because I forgot how to use the newbie version, which I did start off with, but I recommend starting with the advanced version if you want to make your thumbnails really look good. So we're going to basically import the thumbnail or the picture we just took by clicking open image. Click this and scroll down to the thumbnail we just took, which is going to be right here, this little thumbnail. It's going to double click that, and here we are. We've got the picture. First thing I'm going to do with this picture before we even do anything else, I'm going to left click it, then click this little like band-aid, which is also called heal. Then go to the object and click ultra. It doesn't really matter which setting you use, but depending on your computer, it will just like determine the speed of how it is. So if you click speed, it will give you a bit of a sloppy mess, but it will also be like, it won't take up anything. It will be super quick, and just the worse your PC is, the slower it will actually happen. But since I have a good PC, I can just use the best version. But honestly, that was a pretty simple like thing for them to cover up. So if you need speed and there's like options like this, I recommend you use it. And the next thing I'll do is click adjustment tab up here, go to auto adjust, in which I do rely on the automatic features just a little bit. Click auto adjust, it will make it pop like a little bit. Sometimes it gives you different results. I'll then go back to adjustment and then go down to mimic HDR, which will give your thumbnail a bit of a different feel. And I'm going to do this twice here. So let's go mimic HDR. Now we've got this feel, which kind of changes the color it gives it. I don't know how this looks. You can say however it looks if you like, but this is how it will look after applying the effects, which you don't need to do, but it's just something I like to do for some reason. No, now we have got this. So let's go ahead, left click this, like on the little layers thing. I will click the scissors icon, click magic mask. You can do lasso mask, draw mask, shape mask, and gradient mask, which I don't use. But for an example, if I use lasso mask, you can quickly draw out your cutout if you want this to be really smooth, correct, and like automatic. So there's like gonna be nothing wrong with it. We've got a perfect little cut here, which depending on user error, can look any better or even worse. So for today's, I will use the magic mask, which is still pretty good. So let's go ahead and just left click on the thing we want to cut out, and we can literally cut out anything with this. So if I want to cut out my character here, just click that. Now you can also adjust the tolerance. So if I make this 100, then click it, everything with that color will be gone if it's hard. But if you like mess up the settings too much, you will get something like this where it will go a little bit overboard. So let's turn that back down to 32, and let's go on with what I'm gonna do next. So next, I'll go ahead and grab another picture. In this one I took from 2018, Control C, and I'll bring it back onto this other picture. I should probably bring that other thing back too. And if you ever cut out something you didn't mean to cut out, you can go back to what you used to cut it out, and then just click add to mask, and to destroy it, you click remove from mask. So let's just add this back into the mask. And that was terrible. Hold on, let me use the 100% tolerance, and there we go. We've got the whole thing back. And then with our picture, we'll just copy and paste that on there, and we're gonna adjust this accordingly with the monitor that I've got. So let's just change it like that, and it's all right. And then we're gonna move this picture layer underneath the layer that we had just cut out from, move it underneath that, and there we are. We have this whole tab. I'm now going to divide this video into two parts. So you can either click on either of the end screens, and that will bring you to how I edit my roleplay thumbnails, which this also is. And another one that will bring you to how to add like the filters and stuff, which is basically a continuation of this video. But if you want to see how I make my roleplay thumbnails, like the one I uploaded on my main channel just a few days ago, click this end screen to maybe either the left or right, or continue by clicking the other end screen by also clicking either left and right. So check those out, and I'll see you guys on the other videos.